Hey guys, what is going on? We have some packages that arrived today. We're getting prepped out for the track on Sunday. So, in part of that, I kind of want to install this part that came in because the original part, what I got, doesn't really fit, or I don't want to take the risk of using it without it fitting, so I'm going to use these new ones. So let's go take a look. So I received these fender vents from Professional Awesome. These are amazing quality, good gloss, hard ABS plastic. Lots of material on the sides for mounting and riveting onto a fender, or from underneath the fender and mounting it that way, or on top. Yeah, these fenders aren't that wide. They're very narrow, and it would have only left me with this much material on the fender, very close, barely anything, for me to clear and make sure I don't cut that much of the structure out. And I'd only be able to use the sides to rivet, because the top I would have to have trimmed all the way off in order for it to fit. So it'd only be really just the mounting points at the ends holding it on. And I just didn't want to do that. So these are universal products, guys, so make sure you do your measurements to make sure they fit. They do not claim that it will fit this car, though it can be done. I just don't want to take the risk, and if you do it, you either are going to have to do it topically or from underneath, like regular. But just know that you're going to have to trim off the top and bottom a lot in order for it to even fit. I don't want to do that, so I went ahead and ordered, and trust me, these can also be used for hood vents as well if you guys want, and those would do perfect. So I went ahead and ordered these other ones from another person called KSR. These are actually meant for more narrow fenders like that you find on Subarus and Evos. As you can see, there's plenty of room on the top and bottom. Plenty of space. Just have to figure out where you want them. So that's probably where I'll probably put it, around there. And it looks really nice. It doesn't really stick out or anything. It's going to be flush with the body. These mount topically, but you can probably put them from underneath. But more than likely you just want to do it topically. And what I like to do is make a little stencil like this of the inner diameter, or inner diameter like that, or like I like to say, it's just the vent area, just this whole inner vent area, because that is what you're going to cut out on here, is the inner diameter, and then so that way this can push through, and that these fins can go inside the fender. So that's what we're going to be installing. I'm going with those. They fit better, and it'll be a better vet. We went ahead and did do a rear diff fluid change this past Sunday or Saturday. To some nice new Motul gear oil. And then now all we have left to do for track prep, because we are hitting the track on Sunday, High Plains Raceway, and I will have a lot of footage for you guys of that track day. I will be doing a oil change on the car as well, changing it to, again, some Motul 5W40. That should be really it for the track prep, because we got new brakes, we got new calipers, we got new rotors. We're all good to go pretty much, and once we have that oil change, we're going to be all set. Now I've gone ahead and put my template on there. There are different ways you can install these vents, so I'm going to kind of just show you the way I'm doing it. So there's this way where they're exposed going this way, and you kind of got like the ruffles like that, the ruffles exposed, and then there is the other way, which kind of keeps it more stealth on the car, like this way, where the vents are in there. It's in there, and it's like a low profile kind of look. But I think I'm going to kind of do it the way that mostly everyone does it, with the ruffles exposed like that. It's just a little hard because I have to make sure that the rivet gun is going to fit in between the material to actually be able to rivet it on there. If not, then I have to do it this way with the ruffles going inward, and then I don't have to worry about that. So I got back from Home Depot. I got the blades I was looking for. I actually found these really good ones for the Dremel, and they're reinforced cutting wheels, and these are actually for cutting metal. So it specifically says that. So these are really nice. They're not like those purple thin cutting wheels that constantly break and shatter, and you have to keep replacing them. So I got a whole bunch of these. It's pretty expensive. It was like about 20 bucks for a whole giant case of these. So I mean, it's not too bad. It's about 20 Comes with 20 of these wheels. This isn't 20 in my hand, this is just a couple of them that are on the ground. But comes with 20 of those, and they are amazing. It cuts right through this thing like butter. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. It is kind of late. I am trying to get this knocked out real fast before, because I'm trying to make it to Cars and Coffee possibly tomorrow. So we'll see. Okay, I do have to change the blade. I cut a lot out of it, but these blades aren't completely, you know, indestructible. Okay, so I've gone ahead. I actually forgot to turn the camera on, but I already cut down this bottom part. Okay, we are done. It does look a little jaggedy from there, but it's not really actually that bad. We're gonna clean this up, of course. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead, kind of plop this on there, and we're gonna, well, first we're gonna drill our holes into this. So let me get this on the ground, and I will be right back. So what we do is we drill our holes first, and then with those holes made, we're able to once those holes are made, we're able to kind of like trace them out by putting a Sharpie through there and marking it on the fender like that. So that's my method. Got that hole made, that hole, and then we got the back corner one to make, which is about here. Center it a little bit. Well, actually, it's probably about here more, honestly. Cool, it fits right through there. And then I gotta go check on the other side to see where the other two, I believe they're like somewhere around here, so but I just kinda want it to match, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it's gonna be one after the first one, so about here. And let me just double check that this is going to work there. Okay, yep. And then one around here. So we're gonna try to get those to work. It's like about here. Okay, we got our holes made. Now we just put it up to the fender. Like so, and we just get a Sharpie and stick it through each hole so we can mark where the holes are going to get drilled out. And that's really it. Let me set this up on my trusty chair. Let me get my Sharpie, and we're going to mark these holes. So I'm going to kind of line this up on where I traced it out at, and we're just going to mark these holes. So I tend to do these first two, you know, on there. Cool. Whatever. I marked those two for sure. And the last hole, I will probably mark after I already put the rivets on the first two, because sometimes it may shift a little bit. So the first two for sure are going to get drilled out. So put that on there. Sometimes you want to tap it, hit it, so the drill doesn't dance like it is right there. It's about to start dancing, so I'm gonna go get my punch real quick. That drill bit dancing around, you got a hole that's offset, so move some of this. This drill bit's dull as fuck, so we're gonna go ahead and change this drill bit out. My bad. Right back. What I like to do is I like to test out these rivets I got, make sure the holes are big enough, which they are. See, I wiggle it in there. Okay, it's good to go. Take it out. And fit this one in. Right out the hole. It's good. Okay. Those are all lined up. We're good now. We're gonna go ahead and put those on. We're gonna peel off this tape first, and we're gonna kind of seal up a lot of this stuff up with some paint real quick. So let me get this touch-up paint. This is on temporary. I'm actually gonna take the fenders off and like silicone them pretty good. So you gotta find out where to put that paint at though. Okay, gonna touch up this paint real quick for you guys. Okay guys, that's decent enough for now. We're just gonna peel this off, this tape. Shit's like a pain in the ass to get off sometimes. Sorry if this isn't the most detailed install video or anything, but you guys kind of get the hint, or get the gist of it, hopefully. Let's get this on there. I'm gonna fucking wiggle this rivet in there. Here we go. We're gonna get it onto the car. Like so. Boom. One's already placed on there. You can put the other one on as well if you want. Just to kind of get an idea. Put that on there. Cool. Got one in. I'm gonna hit this one. Oh god, don't be a gap there. We need you to stay in there. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Okay, so we gotta radius this hole, otherwise we're gonna have like a little bit of a gap, so gotta play with it. The other side is really easy. Put this on there, let's just hope it doesn't really fucking crease like a bitch. Okay. Okay, just like that. Okay. It's on there nice and tight, and there we go. So, it took longer than what I thought, mainly because I had to radius out those holes a little wider to kind of adjust this so there won't be really much of a gap. But yeah, no, we're pretty good. Snug and tight on there. And then, you know, all we do is bring this down just by a little bit. That is kind of where we're going to end up when we install this. About right here. And that's why I tell you, do not start drilling the holes just yet until you get this all lined up, because it's all gonna shift. And you want to make sure you have enough meat on there to hold a lot of these fender vents on. So Sharpie again. Okay, we got a Sharpie. We're gonna make that last hole. You gotta have to put pressure on this too a little bit, because this thing is gonna shift a little bit, and you want this to be lined up pretty damn good. So I'd say we're gonna put that right about there. Okay. And then after you get that end one, that's when you start doing these two right here. You don't want to do those two and then like it's all just offset. Okay, so go ahead and move this a little out the way. Get my punch. it's on there. Okay, next you position, you're ready to put these other holes. By keeping pressure on here, just like that. And you're gonna like want to do these one at a time. Hey guys, so I realized while editing this video that for some reason the camera did not record the ending of it. So here is the finished product. Here's the fender vents installed on both sides. Here's the passenger side, obviously. Everything came out good. I didn't really run into any real issues besides just needing to go buy some new Dremel cutting wheels because the little purple ones I had kept breaking, so that is why in the video I said I was coming back from Home Depot, so I went and bought some better cutting wheels. Yeah, the car looks amazing. We do just need to do an oil change probably tomorrow night, more than likely, because we do have the track on Sunday, and I will be releasing a track video on sometime on Sunday nights after I'm done doing some of my college homework. Yeah, we'll have a track video up. We are going to be going to High Plains Raceway and hopefully, you know, getting some good footage and stuff. My girlfriend's going to be riding the car. She has a helmet and I have a helmet, so we're both good to go. And so please subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell so you guys can know whenever I do release videos. I do tend to post it on my Instagram so you guys can know if there is a video coming out or not. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later.